Hello guys, in this video I will be talking about the final strategies that mostly people adopt when it comes to solving the VARC section. So basically I have written down the three strategies and you can select one out of those three according to one which works out well for you. And also one more thing, I have been in touch with some past year CAT toppers. They have also said that these are some foolproof strategies, so you can adopt them for solving this part, right? So stay tuned till the last of the video. So without further ado, let's start with the first strategy. So the first strategy says if n RCs are in the section, then attempt n minus 1 RCs. Okay, so this is not a formula or something of that sort. This strategy just says if there are three RCs in the exam, and out of those three, you have to attempt only two RCs. Okay, so if you now know that you are attempting only two RCs, how will you going to select those two RCs? That's the question in first place. So just like the LRDI sets, just like you select the sets in the section, you have to select the RCs here as well. Okay, so basically what I would recommend over here is that just read the first paragraph of all those three RCs. I am just giving a random example that three RCs are appearing in the section with five questions each. So total 15 RC questions. So I'm just giving a random example that three RCs are there. So you have to attempt only those two RCs, right? So first read the first paragraph of all three RCs, and according to your comfort level, select the RCs, right? So now select those RCs and then move to the VA part. And what we have to do over here is try to attempt the VA part as quickly as possible so that we can attempt that left RC, we can attempt that third RC. Okay, now, how we will going to attempt that third RC? Let's say we are assuming that there are only 4-5 minutes, 5-6 minutes are left in the exam, and we have one RC left in the section. Okay, so instead of reading that RC, move to the questions. Okay, if search for the specific detail question. If there is any question that asks for something for some particular paragraph, let's say for paragraph 2 or paragraph 3, then try to solve those type of questions first. Okay, do not try to solve the inference based questions or the main idea questions, because you cannot know the thought process or the ideas of the authors merely by reading the one or two passages. So for that you need to read out the whole passage, and that's really not possible, I guess, in the last few minutes. So if you are attempting that left RC in the last, just try to focus on the specific detailed question. So basically this strategy says that if n RCs are there, attempt only n minus 1 RCs. Okay, so you have to select those RCs in first place, then quickly move to the VA part, and then if there is time, you can jump to the third RC as well. Okay, so basically this is the strategy that many people adopt when it comes to solving this section. And if you ask me personally, I also solve the section VRC section with this particular strategy. Okay, basically one more thing I want to suggest over here, that what happens when you are adopting this strategy, it gives a structure to your approach. Otherwise, if you are just attempting this section in a random fashion, it gives a structured approach, because in the back of your mind you know that you have to attempt only two RCs, or you have to attempt only n minus 1 RCs. If 4 RCs are there, you have to attempt only 3 RCs, three best suitable RCs according to you. Okay, so back in the mind, you know that you have to attempt only n minus 1 RCs, then you have to move quickly to the VA part, and then if time permits, you have to attempt that left RC. So it gives a structure to your approach, and it also gives a sense of completion, basically, that you are at least you are watching, or at least you are seeing each and every type of question that is appearing in the VRC section. Okay, so it gives a sense of completion, basically, if you adopt this particular strategy. So personally, I feel this strategy is the best strategy, and it really works out for me. Okay, let's move on to the next strategy. This strategy says attempt only RCs and no verbal ability. Okay, and personally I like this strategy the most. However, this strategy doesn't work out for me when I give the mocks exam. Okay, so I adopt this strategy one, but I like this strategy the most. Okay, because in when you are adopting this strategy, you know in the back of your mind you don't even have to attempt the verbal ability questions. All of your time you have to invest only in the RCs. right? So what's the plus point of this strategy? That you have more time to attempt the RCs, and it means you can end up doing this section with more accuracy and hence more marks. Okay, the time available to you per RC is more. The time available to you to attempt all the questions is more. The time available to you to eliminate each and every option is more. And hence, if you have more time, you can give more thoughts to that, and hence you can achieve high accuracy. So basically, that's the plus point of this strategy if you attempt only and only RCs and not even a single VA question. However, if you attempt, if your speed is super fast, let's assume, then you can obviously you can go to the VA part. You can obviously solve the verbal ability questions, but this strategy says that attempt only the RCs part, so that what is expected out of you then, if you are investing all your time into the RCs, if you are investing all your 40 minutes allotted to the VRC section to the RCs, it means we are expecting, it means that you expect from yourself that the accuracy should be high, because all of your marks coming in the VRC section will be coming from RCs only if you adopt this strategy. This is something I am not saying it, this is something this strategy says it. Okay, so every question you are attempting is from the RC part, your accuracy should be very high. And like the previous strategy, you have to solve each and every RCs in the exam. Okay, each and every RC which is appearing in the section. You can't leave any RCs, because if you are leaving RCs and adopting this strategy, and you are not solving verbal ability part, you are just losing the marks out there yourself. Okay, so you have to attempt all the RCs, and accuracy should be high. So if you feel that your accuracy is more in RCs than the accuracy in the verbal ability part, then you can try this strategy out in some of your mocks. Okay, so that's why I feel that this strategy is the best. However, it doesn't work for me, so I have to move on to the strategy one. But personally, I like this strategy the most, because whole of your time we are giving to the only RCs, and for me the accuracy in RCs is greater than the accuracy in the verbal ability. So personally, I don't feel good while solving the verbal ability questions. Okay, so I don't know, unfortunately this strategy is not working out for me, I don't know why. So let's move on to the third strategy. This is basically for those people that who are good in VA part. There are, but these type of people are very few who attempt first verbal ability and then they move on to the RCs. So these kind of people are there who attempt the VA part first and then to the RCs. But in what's the disadvantage that I feel in adopting this strategy is that you try to, because you have lots of questions from RCs in the exam, right? And you are not attempting them first. So in the back of the mind, there's something, a feeling that basically you have so many questions left in the exam and you are investing your time in the verbal ability. You think you are thinking so much in the para jumbles and all. So you end up wasting your time. That's what I feel. If you are good in the verbal ability, then that's, you can adopt this strategy and go ahead with this. So what I am saying is, what is the conclusion, what inference we can draw from this video is that basically you have to adopt which strategy is working out for you by taking mocks and adopt each one of these strategies in the mocks. Okay, so not in one mocks, at least give 2 to 3 mocks by adopting each and of these strategies, so that you can feel from within which strategy is working out for you. No one can going to tell you which strategy is best, only you can tell yourself which strategy is best. Okay, that's how it works. So personally, so if you ask me which strategy I adopt strategy one. However, I like the strategy two, and I do not like strategy three, just for the simple reason because I do not like the verbal ability questions as far as my feeling towards this section is concerned. Okay, so basically that's all for today's video. And if you are watching this video up till now, I hope I have given some value to you or added some knowledge when it comes to solving this VARC section. So you can also join the Telegram group for the discussion. I have given the link in the description below. And if you like the content, you can also consider subscribing to the channel for more such content, and press the bell icon so that you get notification whenever I post the next videos. So that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. See you guys in the next one.